Sorry, we're on a little bit earlier because I listened to Odie, and when he said I should click it instead of listening to myself. But welcome, stream.
What? Do you want to go live? 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 Do you want to go live?
Welcome into the Upstate Pulse. My name is Lonzo. I am so glad that we're actually here today because, we weren't here last week because of all the daggum snow. Thank you for killing the bed a little bit. I know you were distracted. It's my fault. I pointed it out to you. Yeah. Thanks to snow. Listen, I hope that everyone had a lot of fun last week in the snow. I'm still hearing the music for something.
There is music coming from.
Yeah, there is music.
There was music.
Do you have something?
Where is the music coming
stuff
from?
Out of queue.
I have nothing in queue.
You got plenty of stuff in queue.
Yeah, but I've nothing. I've no music and I've no.
Yeah, but you don't need it in queue. All right. If this is your first time listening to the show, this argument is like normal. It's just a normal normal argument over a procedure. Speaking of procedure, if you would like to be a part of this here program, 800-905-0989, because despite the liners that are playing on this station, I will forever protest until I'm told to stop that O is a letter. It's not a number. So we will use 0 here. Thank you very much. So you can also check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and X at either the Upstate Pulse or 98.9 WRD. I will tell you that if you are commenting on my personal page, I can't see it. Odie can probably see the stuff on his personal pages.
Yeah, I can see a lot of stuff on mine.
Yeah, I can't see it because I have 2 screens and I don't want a third right now. I just don't. Plus, I only have 2 screens in front. I could do that separating thing, but I'm not going to do that. I will tell you this, that on today's program, we're getting to the bracket, baby. It is time. We would have started last week. We were unable to do so because obviously we couldn't get up the hill. Yeah, we couldn't get up the hill. It's just, there's a thing, and I have a real narrow bridge. If I go a little bit left, a little bit right, I'm in the creek, as they say.
I couldn't get down the hill. That was my problem.
Dad, be running up that hill.
Yeah,
be sliding down that hill.
Yeah, I would not be
going into a ditch now.
And listen, a smart car does not do well in the snow. It just does not. I would have loved to have been able to do donuts, which are illegal and you shouldn't do them, but I would have loved to have been able to do them.
Hold on, they're illegal.
Doing donuts in a parking lot. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
We're not supposed to do that.
No, you're not supposed to do that.
Okay.
All right.
We got a
suspect here.
Greenville County Sheriff Hobart Lewis was on with Bill Frady. I believe it was Thursday, and he was talking about some of the problems they had was a kid out doing donuts and he hit the light pole.
Well, see, that was just silly.
Yeah, well, listen,
you need to pick a parking lot where you don't have any light poles.
Where are you going to find one of those at?
There's one apparently not too far from my house.
Oh, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evidently.
Someone told you.
Yeah.
So you've heard.
You never driven past it or in it or anything.
Allegedly.
Definitely didn't.
Thereabouts somewhere near. Somewhere near. Dave on the stream says, Viber Dave says it's called a learning experience. He'll learn not to hit another light bulb. Here's the thing. Those light poles, they just come right out of nowhere. I mean, it's just like, boom, there it is.
All of a sudden,
I would say they sprout. They just sprout out the ground.
How do you reckon? You know how you get light poles?
I saw the light bulb. I saw it right above your head.
You know how you get light poles to grow? You plant some bulbs.
Look out.
Look at that.
Look out.
That.
Is that a dad joke?
That was a dad joke.
Okay, all right. I was looking for him for confirmation because
it was.
How is he supposed to know? He's not dad.
But he's an expert in dad jokes.
I'm an expert in comedy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because your timing is
okay. Yeah.
impeccable.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
I have the best timing.
Can we do music?
Why?
I don't know, because
why are we doing
I've got
music?
the buttons ready.
Because we didn't. All right.
Yeah.
Joining me tonight is Odie.
Welcome to Big Butt Country.
Big Butt Country. There you go.
Oh, wait. Big old butt country.
Big Butt Country, where the songs are long and your truck ran off with your wife.
I like Big Butt Country, and I cannot lie.
Are Transformers just stealing people's wives now?
Yeah.
Get back here, Starscream.
Get sprung.
My
My anaconda. You know that's where you're going.
My dog drove my truck over my wife. And
Hey, Cameron is also here.
Oh yeah. Are you ready for an intense session of us yelling at you? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to do with this music.
Very dramatic.
It is dramatic.
Yeah,
I got
wow.
Because like I'm not dramatic. At least not here.
Dramatic, traumatic.
Would you like this one?
No, because that makes me think of Matthew. I don't want to take Matthew.
Yeah, I mean, way to go. Way to bring. I mean, we're being silly and having a good time. You're a buzzkill. That's what you
We
are.
have to put the Shamishon on the wall.
Okay, how about this one?
It's a punk move.
Oh yeah. Welcome into the Upstate Pulse. I hope you're ready for a nice, smooth night.
Upstate Pulse After Dark,
Oh yeah.
where it gets dark and dark.
And like
Yeah.
outside, and then we're doing the show. So it's
And
it's like,
dangerous.
yeah. All right, Scott on the stream says, "Evening, guys. Hope everyone survives Snowmageddon 2. Electric Boogaloo." That's it. Yeah, I think that's it. On a Winter Olympics related note, will you be discussing this week's allegations that some? Yeah. You guys don't look at that because
Don't look at what?
no, because
I'm not looking
because
at
it's
it.
going to ruin it for Odie.
You know I can't read.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I will deliberately scroll.
Oh
past.
God. Okay. I think
Yeah, I mean, I got that story. Yes, I got that story, and that
You know how much it is hurting? It is actually physically hurting me now.
that story
Not to look
will be
at it.
talked about after 9:00.
After 9 o'clock.
After 9:00.
Will we finish?
Well, the things. I
then
mean,
I'm going to read it.
no. Well, I
Okay,
mean,
well,
there are things that that supposedly you're allowed to be a little more something after 9
after
o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Wait, we're not on after 9:00.
We're not.
Okay, it'll be after 8:00 then. It'll be close to 9:00. No,
Do you think-
it'll be no. Don't do it. It'll be close to 9:00.
Wish we were at 9 after 9.
Yeah, but it's never going to happen.
No.
Mark says, "Hey guys, shout out to Kid Flaccid. Missed you last week on my drive home from work. I missed us last week too.
I just kept aiming.
As I said at home and manually put best of segments in and did math. And it's like, oh no, I'm short 47 seconds. I got 10 seconds to put in 47 seconds. And I did it.
I thought the funniest part of the fact that we were doing the best of last week is somebody in my friend circle may have missed one of the episodes and went to another mutual friend's house, and there was me sitting inside. He's like, "What? You're on? How are you here and on the radio at the same time?" I was like, "Well, you know, I am Radio Jesus. I am omnipresent."
Okay. I wouldn't go that far.
What?
Your beard isn't long enough.
Yeah.
On today's show, like I said, we're going to get to the brackets, and I will break down the rule and all that kind of stuff in the next segment
just
when we
one
get
rule?
to it. Yeah, it's just one, really just one rule.
One
It's the
rule.
tie rule. I mean, it's one rule.
Okay.
I mean, is there,
I was curious if there are multiple rules.
where's there another rule?
I don't know. I've been doing it for so long.
Yeah, it's
You know how
there's
you
one
do
rule.
things for so long. The rules are
It's like
embedded
one
in you.
ring. There's one rule. Okay.
One rule to rule them all.
Yes.
I like what Bella says. Bella says that I'm omnipresent instead of omnipresent.
Yes.
I
That's,
think
no,
omnipresent would
that's
be
well
amazing.
done.
think-
Well done.
Bella, congratulations.
The praises your way. All right. We also have oops. We're going to talk a little bit of big game stuff, but we're just going to talk about some prop bets and food, because it is technically a holiday for a lot of people and a cooking holiday, which it is for us.
Which is the best kind.
Yes. And we're going to probably get to some video games. Got a wonderful Flaccid story, and we're going to talk about the thing that Scott brought up a little bit
I still
earlier.
haven't read it.
later,
I cannot
yeah,
believe I
yeah,
haven't read that.
Yeah, you probably already read
I
it.
haven't.
You lie.
I'm in full dyslexia mode, and if anybody's listening, yes, I do have dyslexia, and yeah, I know a lot of people may not realize that, but I'm for some reason tonight, and I know it kicked off with you last week for a split second, but for the last couple of weeks, I've just been reading stuff, and it's just been looking at me going, "You don't know what I'm saying, do you?"
Yeah.
I know.
Oilers, are you a Houston fan? Yeah, I can't wait to see what Warren Moon does in the game tomorrow. All right, we are going to take a break. When we come back, we're hitting the brackets. We're hitting them hard. They might even break, yo. Listen to the Upstate Pulse right
I'm
here.
about to
Yeah?
No.
break.
Break. Okay.
Okay.
News Talk 98.9
See what you
WRD. No, yeah, I got it. It just took me a
Everything
little
you
bit.
say to
Like a
me.
long
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
yeah. But, I mean,
I don't know if you knew this,
yes.
but we're the voice of the Carolinas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we probably should be talking. So so there was this thing.
There was
Is-
this thing.
So I was doing this thing, you know,
Why?
and
Okay.
I was
Why did the song come through? Why did the bed come through when it shouldn't have?
it was coming through the Q speakers because you're leaving it in Q.
Yeah,
That's
but
what-
it shouldn't matter because once I hit my mic turned on, it should kill everything else.
I don't know if that kills the Q
See,
speaker.
I don't think it was coming from there.
That's what I think it was.
I don't think it was.
And it was the music from there, wasn't it? Or was it the
See, I don't know. I don't think it was coming from there.
Absolutely. Shout out to Matthew.
Matthias, son of Deuteronomy.
Hopefully now with his new job and not going to school anymore, he actually gets some sleep. That would
Yeah.
be, I mean,
Poor Matthew. You'd see him here someday. He'd just be concentrating and then
oh, he'd be smiling and talking with his eyes closed sometimes.
yeah, true. Ever since you've been leaving me, I've been wondering why. Song is gonna be stuck in my head all night long. All night long. All night long.
Would you like a different song to be in your head? I mean, that's not a bad song to be in your head.
No.
It's bad when the earworm is something that you just can't stand.
Have you ever see? This is why I know the Matrix is real because I had an earworm for a while, and
Then he
was a
discovered
song-
Q-tips, and
yeah,
that was an amazing thing.
popped out. But there's been times where I've been like a song might be in my head or something like that, and then I'll play GTA, and that's the song that's on the radio of when you jump into one of the cars,
Mm.
and I'm just like,
No, I did not see the pentagram
Is
on
that-
the Olympics because I've been watching the Olympics.
is that
Sorry.
my? Oh, yeah, they went
Been
to
very
school
busy
there.
today.
Is that my brain, or is it their brain, or
Or maybe
On
your
drugs?
brain.
Are there
your
eggs involved?
brain
Brain
is
on drugs.
synchronized with the universe.
This is your
man.
brain on drugs, man.
I like to
Since
think,
you're OD present,
I
you're
like to
picking up
think-
the radio signals from GTA.
I like to think that my brain is in contact with absolutely everybody at all the time and all the once and all the way and all
Really?
the why.
By the way, it's
What are
just-
we thinking right now?
It's the same as
Oh,
Nope.
you're- Well, I'm.
You know what I'm
laughing.
thinking?
What are you thinking?
I'm
right
thinking
now?
absolutely nothing.
You know
It's
what I'm
really hard for
thinking?
me to do.
It's actually not.
Yeah.
Do you know? Do you know
That's what
men
I'm thinking.
can actually think of nothing? Do we have a setting where we can just
Yeah, it's called sleep.
no? Not
What?
asleep. Not asleep.
Sleeping awake.
I think it's just male.
Dreaming of
male-
Zion.
It's a male
Yeah,
thing.
it's-
I've made a video about it.
I'm gonna quote lyrics all day since he got me earlier.
Yeah.
So I've just been constantly getting him with lyrics. But he may not know that song, which makes it even better.
Which one?
Can you get God if you don't know the lyrics?
No,
I don't know if it's a good way of
So
participation.
I said dreaming
of a white Christmas.
of Zion, awake.
Dreaming.
Can't
of
stop sleeping awake.
Why? I don't know that
Mm.
song. I know a lot of songs, but I don't know that song. You have to remember a lot
It
of
It's
was
songs.
on
from
the
POD from Matrix. Yeah. It's and in the video, they took Neo and they scrambled it and it said one. And I was like,
Whoa.
bro, I never really thought about that
Yeah,
before.
Morpheus is one as well. Morpheus is an anagram of something else to do with the whole finding the one.
I don't know.
Trinity is one. They're all anagrams.
I don't think Trinity is an anagram.
To the interweb I go.
What?
believe he's on the journey.
Welcome back into the Upstate Pulse. Lonzo
I like that. I like
and
that.
Odie. Hey, Carrie, we got a problem here, though.
Why?
We got a problem. This show moves too fast sometimes because
Yeah.
it's already 20 after. It doesn't feel like it should be 20 after, but it's already 20 after.
You're saying it's not long enough.
No, I'm saying we got to get started.
Oh,
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
Because this takes a while to do. And let me bring out the rules. All right, this year's bracket is Marvel movies, just Marvel movies. So no DC in this, no animated movies. These are all live action. Last time we were on, we did a little mini bracket to get the final 2, and I put together the bracket. It is ready to go. And I also had 3 different people fill out brackets, 3 famous people from the air, possibly, and 2 of them are alums of the Upstate Pulse. So Chris, the OG, who is supposed to be on with us in a couple weeks, and we're going to celebrate our anniversary then. He filled out one. T2, Tim Snow.
Oh, yeah.
He filled out one.
Okay.
And Diesel, the famous Diesel from The Fan and 93.3 The Planet, filled out one. Yes. So here's what I did, because we don't have our 4th person. We usually have a 4th person. I have assigned 2 numbers to each of their brackets. So we will, each of us roll a dice clockwise, starting with Odie when we do it.
Yeah.
And whatever number will correspond with the bracket. So 1 and 3 are Chris, 2 and 6 are Tim, and 4 and 5 are Diesel. So what will happen is when we get to our 4th person to pick, first Odie will roll the dice. Then I will, then the next time around, I will hit the Pop-Matic.
Yeah.
The next time around, Cameron will hit the dice. So that way we have 4. We need 4. Why do we need 4? Because if we only do 3, we won't have a tie. And we need a tie. And here's why we need a tie. If this is the first time listening to the bracket portion of the show, say you're just tuning in from somewhere near Charlotte, or you're rolling through Georgia and you're like, okay, what is this? All right. People put out a lot of brackets, usually like guitarists and stuff, but we're not a music show. We're a pop culture show, although we do talk music.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a tie more than likely. And when we do, we will go to the most hated way of solving a tie. A lot of people have talked to me and asked me, why don't you do it this way? Why don't you do it this way? And I have said, ain't your show. I'll do it how I want to do it.
A quick question. Did we normally not do it with the audience? Or is that a double tie?
No, the tie is for the audience. This is just for the 4th pick.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Well, he was for you following along at home. Please help Odie. All right, so
somebody explain the rules.
So if we have a tie,
does Tinkerbell win?
She can't. She will never be on another bracket again. So if we have a tie, I will go to the text line, and the first person to text, let's say it's Avengers versus Fantastic Four. Yes. It's not.
No.
But let's say it was.
Could be.
I would say, all right, we have a tie. Whoever's the first person in the text in either Avengers or Fantastic Four, that will go through. And it's not how many get through, it's the very first one. So that's how it works. All right, so let us get started on the bracket. The first thing I need to do, because I printed out some things really, really small, is I'm going to have to put on my old man glasses.
That's your old man glasses putting on music? I know, it feels weird.
Lonzo now has his visual enhancers.
Oh, yes, his optical.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Lonzo is putting on the glasses, and now we're all wearing
His
glasses.
oculars, yes. Now they're all ocularly.
Oh, that looks weird.
His peepaw seals.
All right, so I am now officially more serious.
Music kind of matches your shirt as well.
My shirt is kicking, man. It's live. All right, here is our very first matchup.
Furry first?
Furry first matchup.
Don't talk about the furries.
You bet your fur. Our first matchup is Avengers Endgame versus Punisher. All right, this is the Punisher with the dude that was in the mist. For some reason, I just forgot his name right away.
Jake Land. No, what was his name? Was he? Why was he in the mist? What was he doing in the mist? Also, I've seen that you decided to go on the side that I was reading on, so you're on that side because this is the one we were going through earlier on before you started.
What?
Yeah. Did you lose where you are?
No, I started on the side I wanted to start on. I confused you and made you think I was going to go somewhere else.
No, but you went exactly like the Avengers and the Punisher.
Right. I'm starting on the side.
Okay, starting that side.
All right. Which one do you want?
Between the Avengers and the Punisher?
Between the Avengers and the Punisher. It's Thomas Jane. I just remembered his name.
I really liked the Punisher, but I really liked the End Games. So I'm going to go with the End Games.
All right. So Odie goes with Avengers Endgame. Here's the thing. It's going to be hard to go against Endgame. Punisher was a really good movie. It was the first time we got to see, if I recall, Punisher on screen.
Oh, there was screaming.
Yeah, Thomas Jane. I thought Thomas Jane did a really good job.
He was.
Now I think John Barenthal is better.
Yeah.
But I thought Thomas Jane at the time. It's the first one we got to see. It's the very first one we got to see.
Okay.
I am also going with Endgame.
Oh.
Cameron.
And to no shock to anybody, I'm also going with Endgame.
Well,
Okay, so we're not
it.
going to roll the dice yet because we don't need to because we already got who is going through. And who knows? Maybe we won't have any ties at all. I mean, it is a possibility. All right, our next matchup is. Let me see what time it is. Okay, we got time for one more before we go to
we got
break.
time for two.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 versus Daredevil. All right, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Man, this was rough. This was the most emotional of them all for a couple reasons. One, because of Rocket, we got to see his origin. We got to see the great whatever he was called. I forget what was he called?
Leonoptros?
The Great Evolutionary, or
The evolution. Yeah,
Oh,
that
that
guy.
the High Evolutionary.
The High Evolutionary, the guy that Rocket ripped his face off.
I didn't like
we
him.
got to see. Yeah, you weren't supposed to.
He was a piece of crap. You weren't supposed to like him at all.
All right, there's a thing though in this movie that bothered me. There's a
Right.
thing that really
I
bothered
The
me.
know.
walrus thing?
No.
No,
They
Oh,
dropped an F-bomb.
Toofs. No, that didn't bother me. I mean, it was unnecessary.
It
They
was
just-
not unnecessary.
They did it just to get away with
She
it.
Yeah.
wouldn't open the door.
All right. Anyway, the reason is because Star-Lord didn't get the girl. I mean, they brought her back. The original that was his girl, Zoe Saldana, and for some reason, Gamora. You know, the Gamora that he had wooed by part 2 died.
Yeah.
As a sacrifice, thanks to stinking Thanos, and it bothered me.
I did. Okay.
It really bothered me what they did to that, and
Well, you like happier endings.
I do, and it's going up against Daredevil, the Ben Affleck Daredevil, which is the first time that we see Daredevil on screen. Not just him, but Jennifer Garner as Elektra was, I believe, in the first Daredevil. Also, Bullseye, I think, was in that.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's the one we got through last week. We got it.
Yeah. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to go first. And because of the Gamora thing, because we're picking, if I sat down and both these movies are on, I'm watching Daredevil because the Gamora thing bothered me that much.
Okay.
So I am picking Daredevil over Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Okay.
Cameron, what you got?
I'm picking Guardians 3.
Okay. All right.
It's just
Why?
It's just a much better movie. The effects are a lot better. The stake. I mean, just
You
overall,
can't. That's apples and oranges. You can't compare the effects of something from 3 years ago and something from almost 18 years ago.
You can, because some things hold up better, and also just
No, because
the action scenes were better.
But if you look at Lord of the
stakes were a
Rings,
lot
if you look
higher.
at the special effects from Lord
Yeah,
of the
it's
Rings,
especially
it's
the
terrible.
Yeah,
it's still Lord of the Rings though,
Okay.
because the
All
other aspects of it.
I mean,
hold up.
arguably, The Hobbit had better effects
It is.
than Lord of the Rings because effects had
yeah, it was like 20 years after the.
yeah.
And I get that. Again, I was fine with the story. I love the story. I loved all the different things involved.
They did Star-Lord wrong. They did him wrong. It's okay to have a happy ending. It's okay.
Not everybody.
There are happy endings in life. There really are.
True, but he's not dead yet.
That's
Yeah,
but
well,
she might as
Life
well be.
isn't-
All right.
She's dead to you anyway.
Well, she did die. This is a different one.
It's a different one, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he could.
Well, this
he
version of
could-
her isn't dead yet.
He could work his Tyrion charm on her.
No, he's not. Not on this one.
Okay.
She's a different person.
Okay.
All right. So, Odie, I guess
Yeah.
you're going with Guardians.
No, I'm not. I'm going to go with Daredevil. Even though I don't like Colin Farrell in that film,
It's still your boy.
he's still my boy. But I think Ben Affleck done a really good job of Daredevil.
When he's laying there in the water to keep all the voices out,
make himself quiet
and everything.
And the scene that always sticks in my brain is, remember when they're at the funeral and he had already told Jennifer Gardner that he loves when it rains first because he can see people because the rain falls, and then she done him dirty. She put the umbrella up over her head when it started raining. I was like, oh, you're a wagon. Oh, that's a terror. Oh, why would you do that?
Okay, so
What
here we
makes
go.
someone a wagon.
All right.
If you have to ask,
Yeah, don't. All right, so we've got 2 for Daredevil, which
Aren't
is
they good for
surprise,
transportation?
and 1 for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which means Odie has to roll the dice.
1.
All right, 1 would be Chris Evans, who picks Guardians of the Galaxy. That means we have a tie.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, we do.
So we have a tie. We have 2 Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and we have 2 Daredevil. The text line is 800-905-0989. Do not text until one of us gives the countdown.
You felt there.
So we give a countdown, which will be a 3, 2, 1, which I did not do, even though I did just do. It wasn't the countdown yet.
That's just explaining how to count.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
All right. Odie's going to go 3, 2, 1, and then you text either Guardians of the Galaxy 3 or Daredevil.
I think we should let them
No, do 3, 2, 1.
Guardians or the Guardians or Daredevil, because Guardians of the Galaxy is a long one to text.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Obviously, we're going to take a break. When we get back, we'll tell you who won. Get those votes in. The first one to vote. That's what goes through. Daredevil or Guardians of the Galaxy. Listen to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WRD, Voice of the Carolina.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know if you count it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll count the next one. But the first one I would not count
Why?
because there's no 3 on it.
But I already said to them they could
No,
say,
but then I said no because it's always
no, you said no, I don't care.
no.
I
It's-
will go
it's-
back and listen to the
It's
log.
always been the thing
Okay.
that you have to type out the whole thing. So the best thing to do
Well, then
is when
no.
you hear us talking about it, you go ahead and type it into your phone.
Yeah.
So all you gotta do is hit send.
Yeah, but
Odie, it makes people are more.
it also means to me that
Also, if you care
it's
about
not
a long
fully-
title, you go ahead and mark, or you're smart enough to go to do with one with
I
so
wouldn't
the-
accept that. That's not the title.
I will accept that.
That's not the title.
Just like if it was Lord of the Rings and someone put LOTR,
LOTR. No, I wouldn't accept
I
it.
would accept
I
that.
wouldn't accept it.
But I'm the arbiter.
There you go. You have your arbits and you bitters.
I have very little power. The
Why
power
do you
I
have
have,
to
I
be
shall
David?
wield.
Why do the brackets always bring the arguments out?
Because that's what they're for.
Why was that in the wrong place?
Because you wanted to noob.
There's 2 weathers. Why is there 2 weathers?
Oh, that means there's a special weather. If there's a special weather, you got to take one of the weathers out.
Yeah, but it just popped in.
Did both weathers play?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you got to pay attention to that. He told me to take that out, but he must have forgot. So I told him we can insert those. And why is that even happening anyway?
I have
Because
no idea.
it's not a.
There's no weather. That hurts my brain.
That looks like a Pappy response right there.
No, do you see? That's right.
Well, in the end, no one voted for the other one anyway.
No, they didn't. So,
So-
it doesn't really matter.
What's a Pappy response?
Read the-
Guardians of the Galaxy 3, dadgummit.
That's right, dadgummit.
Is that Cameron's number?
No, it's not.
Who to watch on Team USA? Oh, that was a smack. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's stinking Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Those women too.
I think female hockey players that kick my ass easily. Like, just
Okay, why are you making this admission like it shocks anyone?
Or like you'd be opposed.
I'm a pretty big guy, like, you know. I mean, I've taken a hit, but I just,
Can you ice skate?
yeah. I used to play ice hockey
Okay.
back in the
I was
day.
gonna say, I know I'd be at a disadvantage because I can't skate.
Now I don't know if I can still skate because it's been quite a bit of time.
I've been ice skating once. The problem, and I didn't fall down. The problem is the way my feet are formed are like bones that stick out on the sides.
Yeah.
So as tight as those things have to
Yeah.
do, it hurt really,
Oh.
really bad. But of course, you know, I
I mean,
manned up and was out there.
I'm
for a
wearing a hockey hat. That's
Wow.
That's why
Is
people
that
would-
is that proof that you played?
proof that I like it.
Okay. All right.
Go Rhino Shield. I probably shouldn't sing the jingles. However,
Everyone loves that jingle. You and Tim and John, everybody. I'm not saying I don't like it.
it
I'm
makes
just
sense.
I'm just not singing it.
It makes sense.
I'm just singing it.
Rhino Shield. Ha! I was watching this last night, and they were interviewing people on the street, and there was an Irish guy, and like, what do you think of the Olympics or of the what do you think of the Winter Olympics? And straight up to him, and he just went, "Oh yeah, it's F word, fantastic to watch it." Like, you know, I was like, only an Irish guy. I think he's seen the NBC logo or whatever, and he was like, "Ha ha."
See, he's got a walking stick.
He's got a staff.
I mean,
You
so they
need a
make
staff.
those.
Get a staff.
I want one. I'm feeling okay right now, but I
Huh?
still want. So I'm feeling okay right now. But
Get
Go
one
on your
anyway.
wizard journey.
welcome back into the Upstate Pulse, Lonzo and Cameron and Odie having a blast on Saturday night. If you want to be a part of the show, 800-905-0989 is the text line. We're live on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, and on X at either 98.9 WRD or the Upstate Pulse. By the way, really quick, I want to thank everybody who watches later on. So it may be Tuesday at 7 p.m. and you're watching right now, and we want to say thank you. It may be Friday at 2 a.m. and we want to say thank you.
We know you're watching at that time, Herbert.
We appreciate it because our views pick up throughout the week, because I know people are busy on Saturday nights and not everybody can watch live or listen live. But we appreciate those who do. All right. We've only did 2 matchups so far. I would like to finish this side. Let us get to our next matchup. It is Captain Marvel versus the Wolverine. Cameron, you go first.
I'm going to go with the Wolverine.
Are you going to
because-
talk about, expound, please?
Yeah, I was going.
Okay. All right. Well, look at me like that.
I was going to do the
I
words.
was
I
beginning,
was doing the talky
sir.
talks.
All right, I was going to go with the.
Sorry, the glasses are hurting my ears.
Do you want me to explain?
I do.
How do your glasses? I mean, I've got the thick frames, and you've got the narrow.
Because he's not
frames.
used to wearing.
It
glasses.
presses my ears. I got little bitty ears,
Oh,
okay? And it presses
Little
against the
ears.
thing. I do.
I've never seen your. I actually don't think I've ever seen your ears
They've been buried by the hair. For forever.
buried by the.
All right, the Wolverine.
Oh, yeah.
The reason why I was going with the Wolverine is the lack of healing factor drove up the stakes. It's set in Japan. There's an awesome fight scene on a bullet train where he absolutely demolishes a guy by just letting himself go and tearing the guy up just with physics.
If you want a good fight scene on a bullet train, watch Bullet Train.
Yeah, well,
I do
anyway,
like
there
Bullet
are
Train.
other
Bullet Train.
fights
I don't.
on trains that are good.
Yes,
There's a
But
lot
not,
of movies.
Yeah,
no, I think
Mission
there are-
Impossible 1.
yeah,
That was a terrible fight
okay.
on a bullet train as well.
there wasn't
again, I
there
thought
a,
all the supporting cast was good too. Silver Samurai was really cool to see. I just really liked it, and also just the fact that Wolverine tanks an atomic blast at the very beginning of the movie.
all right, Odie, who you got?
Captain Marvel.
So you're always going to pick the girl no matter what.
No, and
Did
then,
you even see that movie?
Captain
Did you see
Marvel.
Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
and I fell asleep watching the Wolverine.
Okay.
So,
all right.
and that was the thing.
Okay.
And Brie Larson's bum.
Okay. All right.
Need I say more? Look, it's not green, but it's blue. It's just
Okay. Not really blue. No.
it is blue.
She's wearing an outfit that's blue.
Yeah, but it's skin tight.
Okay. All right.
Do you know?
All right.
I mean, and anyway, no, Wolverine, the actual film itself, I was like, nah, this is.
I do
not.
believe we have found his bias for this one.
Yeah. Not a surprise. I will go with the Wolverine because I agree with Cameron. The other Wolverine shows up later on in the thing, and there were some things that were done wrong in that movie. But in this one, they corrected the things that they had done wrong from the previous Wolverine movie. And I thought it was really good. And
Which
listen-
one was first? Was it the Origins or this one first?
Origins.
Origins was first.
Okay.
That was
Are
the
you
one with,
remembering the correct Wolverine movie?
Yeah,
That
no, because I liked Origins.
Origins was the one with Deadpool in it.
We had the terrible Deadpool. in it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But
Merc-
without that, we never would have got the later Deadpool.
he's
so
a merc with a mouth. He needs to be able to talk.
it was ironic. All right. So the thing is, I like Captain Marvel too.
Oh, that was ironic.
Yes.
Oh, now I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought Captain Marvel was really good. I really did. And we got to see Skrulls for the first time.
And we got to see how Nick got his
Yeah.
bad eyeball.
Yeah, we did. And we got to
Scratched
see
out
why
the
that was not a
fucking-
cat. And we got to see Coulson when he was younger.
Yeah.
And we got to see the effects of how the de-aging,
See,
how they've gotten better
it
with
was
it.
a good.
But I'm still going to
movie.
go with Wolverine on this. All right, which means
Yes.
we've got 2 Wolverines and we've got 1 Daredevil. That means we need to roll a dice.
You're gonna hit the pop.
Because we didn't have 3 dice, I am going with the Pop-O-Matic.
Is that a Pop-O-Matic 5000?
And it is a 3.
3.
So that is also Chris Evans.
All
So
right.
Chris gets to,
Oh yeah, because 1 and 3.
yeah, 1 and 3. And Chris picked the Wolverine. So the Wolverine
Ah.
goes through. There we
Thank
go.
you, Chris.
The Wolverine
yeah.
goes through.
Oh,
And here's the thing, for the most part,
dead to me.
I believe most people well, actually I know that everyone has seen almost all these movies except for maybe 1. All right,
Yeah.
the next matchup, let's take a break. We're going to take a break when we come back.
Very strange
We're
film.
going to take a break. And yeah, it was a good movie, but it was over quick. Listen to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WRD, the voice of the Carolinas.
What am I? Oh yeah.
Hey, you got there?
I got
You
there.
you got there?
I completely brain farted. I was like, what?
I just happen to just look at you because I never look at you whenever you're hitting the buttons, but I can just watch the gears
Yes.
grind to
Oh, they weren't even halted. They were free
the
spinning.
green hamster in your head just stopped.
Thank you. The dice thing I made up like the other day. So
The hamster didn't crash.
I
it
was
stopped.
No, he was
creative.
free fall. He was just spinning in the
Cameron
wheel.
is sometimes creative. Odie is sometimes creative.
Green is not a creative color.
What?
We let you watch it and you freaked
Oh,
out.
you did. Yeah, no. We are not watching that ever
Don't
again.
hug me. I'm scared.
No, we're not watching
Yes.
that ever again. We're not even gonna talk about it. Not even gonna talk about it. For the people that have asked, why do I look at this camera like intensely? I'm not actually looking at the camera, just so you know.
There's a screen underneath the camera.
And for some reason, even though he has glasses on, he has to lean in to do the thing. I don't. Whatever. He's still got to lean in. What's this bed right here?
The leaning intensifies.
Looks blue. Hey, Odie, look.
It's an ear.
You've seen me with my hair up before. You've seen my ears. They're little ears for such a big head. And nothing I can do about it. I ain't stretching my ears out. I ain't gonna do Jeff Hardy and put those
You know, you-
gauges in there.
You know your
That
ears
stretch your
don't
ears
stop
way out.
growing.
Mine have.
No, they keep growing.
Also, my head is also growing, so my ears still look small.
I don't know. Listen, an old man told me once. He said ears.
I
keep
have
growing.
seen, when people get really old, that their ears
Do
get bigger.
your ears hang low.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
That's the
or
first
they
thing you said.
wiggle to and fro. Do you put them over your shoulder like a continental soldier?
Why did the Continental soldiers do that? Why were their ears so long?
No,
Yes,
it's like a gun.
Human ears continue to get longer
Continental
as
soldiers?
people age.
Yeah, but it's saying like your ears hang low. Do they wobble forward?
But they do not actually grow. What?
I thought they wobbled to and
Hold
fro.
on a second. Can you make?
See, I'm thinking of the rap version. It's
Yeah, that's
in
it.
my head.
I'm thinking of the Irish version, and we're not going to sing it now. It says, "Yes, human ears continue to get longer as people age, but they do not actually grow in the way that we do during childhood.
Head shrink?
So if they're getting longer,
Head shrink.
I think it's more just like
no,
the fat part right here. It's just kind of like sags.
no, because some people don't have lobes. Some people don't have earlobes.
That's right. It's a lobe. I forgot. what
They're
it's called.
aliens. Those are aliens living among us. You have no lobe. You're not from here.
No,
You know, I feel less bad about not knowing some things because I remember that I know a lot of other things.
Wow. That was profound, bro.
that's intense. That's intensity in 10 cities. man.
Exactly. I want to go to a 10
That was like
It sounds like
philosophy
fun.
and stuff.
That was a haiku.
I don't know if it was a haiku.
There
but
we go. What it was.
That was called acceptance.
what is that? 5, 7? I don't know.
I think it's 5.
I don't. That's,
Let me put these on, and we'll go.
my
to the
favorite
internet.
haiku was a wrestler. Oh, he faked the throw.
575.
Okay. So I had the 5 part right. Cool.
Oh.
By the way, shout out to my guy Gunther, who was our rejoin. You guys can't hear it on stream, but that dude was so much fun to interview. And the fact that he is just retiring people right and left. He retired John Cena. He just recently retired AJ Styles.
Yep.
He retired Goldberg. So who's next?
Evidently, he wanted some.
Apparently he did. All right, let's get back to the bracket. Our next matchup is Iron Man 2 versus Fantastic Four, the Jessica Alba version. All right, we already know where Odie's going with this.
Where's my boat?
Yes. Iron Man 2. Yes. A lot of people hated Iron Man 2, but why am I forgetting his name?
That does not my boat.
The guy that was Guy on
Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, Sam Rockwell
Oh, yeah, he was
dancing
good.
onto the stage. That was awesome.
It
really was. He's like, you said that wasn't your bird. I'm taking your bird. He's doing all that. I liked him as a villain. I thought he was pretty good as a villain. And I liked the movie. I don't get why people didn't. And you get to see, although Sam Rhodey doesn't look like Rhodey. He looks like a different. What happened? Well, why does Rhodey not look like
he got
Rhodey?
smaller and less crazy.
Yeah,
Rhodey's not here, man.
yeah, he's not.
He doesn't believe he's a mathematician.
So I asked ChatGPT to write a haiku about ears hanging low. Will I keep it for the online only segment, or do you want to hear?
Why
it
are you
now?
looking at me with
We're like
this?
in the middle of
You
the
just stared
bracket.
at
You
me.
did it now. Do it. Just go ahead and do it.
Ears hang low, they sway each gentle breeze. Secrets brush the knees.
Like ears?
Why would your ears?
All right,
brush
Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba
Seriously.
is all I can remember is that Jessica Alba was in that movie.
Yeah, and she got naked.
No, she didn't.
She did.
Well, she was invisible.
Yeah, her clothes went invisible, and everything was there for the world to see.
No, it wasn't.
But the
Yes,
world
it was.
didn't
It was
see.
not.
Yes,
it was not.
Yes,
You
it
did
was.
not see her naked.
We didn't see it, but it was implied.
Yeah, you imagined it. Okay.
No, I didn't.
So Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba
Yep.
versus
Yep.
Iron Man 2. Odie, what do you got?
Iron Man 2.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
No. Stick that in your pipe. No.
It's a Gwyneth Paltrow. Is
No, I actually don't like it.
Okay,
I
all
was about
right,
to say,
all
a
right.
big Goop fan.
I am,
Big Gooper.
out of all of the
Did you buy her soap?
characters and all of the people.
No,
in
it smelled like
all
something.
of the
Oh.
out of all of the characters in all of Marvel, Iron Man is my boy.
Okay.
He
all
is
right,
my boy.
all right.
So much to the fact that I was at a wedding years ago, and you know the little boutonnieres that you wear. Mine was Iron Man. It was a Lego Iron Man. I still have that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, look at
Yes,
you.
it is.
All right, Cameron, who you got?
Oh, I'm gonna go with Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2
Yeah,
2.
squared. Because
All right. I'm going with Jessica Alba because
it's not even Fantastic Four.
just because I'm going with Jessica Alba
Okay,
because
go.
Jessica Alba is I've always been a fan of hers. She did a cyberpunkish show back in the day.
What?
It was
Isn't
futuristic
that thing that
where Jensen Ackles was
yeah.
on it, and
Dark Angel?
it was Dark Angel. Very
It
good.
was Dark
I loved that show. And so I've always been a Jessica Alba fan. And there's other Iron Mans on here. And
The Iron Man.
there's other Iron Mans. So I am going with Jessica Alba's Fantastic Four, which means we've got 2 Iron Man 2s.
Okay.
We've got 1 Fantastic Four, which means it's time for Cameron to roll the dice.
And
This dice is being rolled currently. He's zooming in.
a 2.
A 2.
Okay, 2 would be T2, Tim Snow.
Oh,
Makes
no.
sense.
Yes.
I rolled badly.
Yes.
Iron
Oh,
Man.
come on.
I guarantee.
And he went with Iron Man.
Yeah.
So Iron
Okay,
Man
never
2 goes through, which is not a surprise.
Why did you think T2 would have went for Jessica?
Oh,
Alba?
I knew he was going to go Iron
Yeah.
Man 2.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, never mind.
So he's angry, which was,
Don't know which way the anger is going to go.
Well, the thing is,
No, you never know.
he's not. Fantastic Four is not gritty enough for him. He likes gritty. He likes
Dark.
dark. He
Yeah.
does, and it's not. All right, let's see how much time we have. Okay, we got time
We
to.
got time, yeah.
All right, the next matchup is Wakanda Forever, which is Black Panther 2 versus Captain America, the First Avenger. All right, I'm going to go first on this. I'm going Captain America, First Avenger because, well, first of all, they ruined Shuri. They ruined her in Wakanda Forever. I understand that she went through she was one of my top 5 favorites in all of Marvel.
Yeah.
After Black Panther 1, and they ruined it in 2. And I get, unfortunately, Chadwick Boseman died,
Yeah.
and then they kill off her mom in the thing too. And I get that will make you change how you are. But I think if you're what she was in the first movie, that's always there underneath. And they took that out of the movie completely.
By doing that, it kind of makes her a weaker character.
Yeah, it took away her joy was taken away, and I get that death does that. But her she was always had happiness underneath. She always had optimism. They took her optimism.
It's like watching a light get dimmed.
Exactly. Captain America First Avenger was a war movie.
It was.
And it was a good war movie. And Tommy Lee Jones was a punk, man.
Yeah, but Tommy Lee Jones is a punk.
He is. And you got to see Red Skull for the first time.
Yes.
And Zola. And there's just so many things.
Really well.
And Bucky. And we got to see Dum Dum Dugan.
Good old Dum Dum Dugan.
And I love Dum Dum
Dugan.
Dugan.
Dum Dum.
So
Well, I'd imagine it was like a nickname bestowed upon him.
it was. I'm going to go with
Captain.
Captain.
Serious.
I'm going with Captain America First Avenger. Odie, who you got?
I'm also going to go with Captain America First Avenger for the simple reason I've got a beef with the Wakandans. I do. I have a beef with them. So they've got this entire civilization, right, with exponentially awesome technology, and they're sharing it with just their nation. They could
It's their sovereign right.
So
to
you
do
have
that.
a problem with
It is.
isolation?
No.
Isolationism?
But here's the thing: they could
Other
push.
people-
So you
There's
think
other
wealth
countries
should be shared?
No, I don't
and
think it
it's
should
just-
be
Why do you think
shared.
the wealth should be
I
shared,
think
Odie?
technology should be shared. Because my
Here's the
crux-
thing: technology can be sold if you want to sell it.
No, and my crux, and this is where it all stems from. Volvo invented the 3-point seatbelt harness, right? You know, we all have it in our cars now.
Yes.
It's in our smart cars. You got the 2 points of contact on the actual frame of the car, and you got the 1 point in the buckle. Do you know how much Volvo sold that to every other car company for? Nothing. For free. They gave it to them. They were like, we've invented this. Here you go. It's going to make the world a better place.
Here's the thing.
The Wakandans could have said, we've invented all of this stuff. Here you go. Iron Man gave it to everybody. He was just like,
And by
"Here
the
you go,
way,
guys."
he didn't give.
No,
He did.
didn't.
He
did
did.
not.
He
kept-
did.
he
did
kept his
not.
tag.
He
I
kept his
will.
tab, but he gave-
I want to say something really quick.
Yeah.
Because we need to get to this bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't. Cameron, what is your pick?
I'm going with Captain America for the
All
same
right.
reasons
All right.
that you
I think
did.
everything he just said was to cover up the fact that Haley Atwell's hot, and that's why he picked Captain
he was-
America.
Yeah.
That's what. Look at
Which
it.
Which one is Haley Atwell?
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Is that Agent Carter?
Yes.
Yes.
She's British.
So
And
yeah. So that
so that's the
supersedes.
cutoff?
I don't believe you.
No.
I don't believe you at all.
About what?
So
That's a smoke screen.
Yeah,
That's a
I don't smoke.
yeah,
You know
that's
that.
that's saying that you've never been out with a British woman.
I've actually never been on a date with a British woman.
Wow, look at that. If
Yeah.
you are a British woman, don't come anywhere near Odie because apparently he doesn't like British women.
But I'm available.
There we go. Cameron loves an accent.
Yeah, but I'm not gay. I'm not homosexual. Sorry, Cameron.
Uh,
Oh, you're on about for other girls.
yeah.
Like British,
Wow.
See, I
wow.
thought you were like,
Yeah, no,
kinda-
no. Stop
How
it.
in any of that did you get that misconstrued?
Have you met my brain?
Yes.
I have, and I have a lot of questions for it. But
A lot of people have a lot of questions.
By the way, Haley
Yes.
Atwell is awesome, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do in the next Avengers film. And will she be Captain Britain?
Captain Britain.
No, you don't know that she's Captain Britain.
Yeah, I know. In the what was that Doctor Strange thing? The
Yeah,
Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of
which
Madness.
will show up
was
later
she
on
Captain
in this.
Britain or was she Captain England? Was she
She's
Captain,
Captain
Britain?
Britain.
Okay. Is she actually English? Yes. No, she's an American English. She's an English American. Whatever you want to.
What's that mean?
I don't know. I think
Is Stone Man an English American?
possibly. Am I?
Actually, I think he was born over there. But so if
Yeah.
you're born there and
Yes.
raised here, does that make you a?
What does that make me then? Am I Irish American?
By the way, Chris, no, this is an all Marvels movie bracket.
Favorite kind of bracket, Chris.
Yeah,
Next year, if there are enough DC movies, which I don't think there are,
I think there is.
I don't think there are.
I'll look it up when
We'll
we go
do
into
that.
the- when we
Okay,
go into
well,
the
you
news.
do that.
When we go into the news.
You absolutely do that. We have time for
It's
one
like,
more.
I'm going to prove you wrong.
I know. We're a really fast one.
Okay, Fantastic Four First Steps, which is the new Fantastic Four versus Black Widow. I really like Black Widow. And I'm not ashamed because of Yelena Belova.
It's
And
kind of hard. It's
yeah,
kind of hard not.
and because of Yelena, Fantastic Four was okay. I mean, it was good. It wasn't great. And I don't think there's ever been a great Fantastic Four film. I think Black Widow was the introduction of Yelena Belova, and I like anything she's in. Florence Pugh, I think, does a great job with this character. Just her calling her a poser. You poser. It was just amazing.
And then just discussed when she did it.
Yeah, so I'm going Black Widow here. Cameron, who you got?
I was very much on the fence, like 50-50 for this, but I think I'll also go with Black Widow.
All right, Odie.
I've never seen either of these films, but the fact that I don't like Scarlett Johansson, I'm going to go with the Fantastic Four.
All right, that means it is Odie's time to roll the dice.
4.
No, you didn't roll the dice. You just flipped it. All right.
1. So
Thank you. All right,
We do
so
proper roles on this show, sir.
yes, proper rolls.
There's no cheating.
Jelly rolls.
Maybe.
We had 2 Black Widows and 1 Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we've got another Black Widow.
Alrighty.
Chris also picked Black Widow. So Black Widow goes through. All right, we'll finish this side when we come back and get to some other things. Listen to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WRD, the voice of the Carolinas. You know, I like the movie The Bridge Over the River Kwai, the original, but I hate whistling.
Gonna stop and crawl into my hole. If it had been 4, what would have went through? Because it was 4. Like a drop of the dice is.
Don't.
I don't trust it though.
Don't.
I know.
It would have been Fantastic Four
Oh, it would have been.
if 4 would have went through. You didn't roll it, dude. I
If-
don't like that little flip thing. I want to roll. I want a real roll.
I can't roll it because if I roll it, it'll disappear into the.
You don't have to roll it that hard. You just
That is a roll.
you roll it in your hand.
No, it's a flip. You need to roll it.
What's the difference between a roll and a flip? There's no difference between a roll and a flip.
There's absolutely a difference between a roll and a flip.
Oh,
All right.
into the trash can.
All right, maybe next time.
I told you not to lose my dice.
Maybe next time I'll bring in my dice tray for Odie, so it's easier for him to deal with that.
My pristine dice. Hope there wasn't no chaw or something in there.
Chaw? The heck is chaw? Stop it.
Steven, what'd you eat? I've been there once for a Christmas party back when I worked at 98.1 The Peak, like 29 years ago or something like that. And I had kangaroo ribs. I had emu. I forget what else I've tried. You been to Saskatoon, Odie?
No.
Well,
No, I need to go there.
Yeah.
I need to go there.
Yeah. We should go there. We should go there as a
Is it right
pre-show
there?
meal.
Let's
Is it
wait.
It's on Haywood.
Let's wait for a month on
Why? Because yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. You're right.
Let me take care of some stuff.
I don't know if kangaroo causes uric acid though.
How much of it is red meat? Is the question.
Is kangaroo red meat? I can't remember. It was a long time ago.
It is a red meat, but it's
Ooh, let's see. Stephen had kangaroo, ostrich, quail, and alligator. Does he have alligator bites? I've heard they have alligator bites.
It's snappy.
There you go.
Counting flowers on the wall. That don't bother me at all.
What?
I have heard that alligators.
Yeah, so have I. By a bunch
It
of people.
depends on how you cook it and how old the gator was.
Saskatoon's is really good. They've been around for a long time, and that's the kind
It's
of
a
stuff that they
Canadian
make.
place, isn't it? Saskatoon, eh?
I don't know. I don't think it's Canadian. They can't cook.
Going over to jeez.
That's a bold statement.
Well,
Name me a famous Canadian chef.
Okay.
I mean, you can look it up if you want. What, speed skating? That ice is so slick. Well, down. What? They always do that. They always unzip when they're
Shaking the child. Stop shaking the
It's
child.
so good. Help me. I can't. Daddy, please stop. She got gold, though.
Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo.
What's that? No, this song he's singing. And yes, Odie has been to Hooters. If the texter can, well,
And Twin Peaks.
yeah. I have been to both too.
Smoking cigarettes and
I've been
watching
to both
Kangaroo.
doing live remotes. I haven't been there other than that.
I've been there other than that.
Listen, there's some places
I can't
Lonzo don't go unless Lonzo gets paid. If Lonzo gets paid, Lonzo will go. If Lonzo don't get no money to go, then Lonzo don't go.
I can't
Is that how you negotiate?
stop watching.
I never get paid for remotes.
Lonzo
I always
wants his money.
I always go to remotes and get paid with food.
You know when
Gator wants his gap back.
you know
Yeah.
when they do the male figure skating, I can't help but just switch into Blades of Glory every time I see it.
I never watched it.
You need to watch it. It's terrible.
Thanks.
It is absolutely terrible. Smoking cigarettes.
Philippines cheesesteak? What makes it a Philippines cheesesteak?
I went to Harry Hog. Is it Harry Hoggy?
It's a Philly cheesesteak. It just
It
corrects
just
it.
fixed. It just fixed itself. I've only been to Twin Peaks once when you guys were there. I like Twin Peaks. I went to Twin Peaks on a lingerie day. That was fun.
Is that why you went there?
No, it just happened to be that
Okay,
day when
alright.
we got there.
It just seems like
Me and
It's
Rob
fate.
did a live remote from there. It was, it was all right.
It's not, like you go for one reason and two reasons only.
Yeah, I went because of work. Actually, I didn't have to go. I wanted to go because I'd never been there before.
Yeah.
And a live remote works better when there are two people there.
Okay, it fired. Here we go.
takes two to make things go right.
See,
Hey, Pappy.
see,
who's-
Trey went when we were there. So
Yeah. It's all right, Chris. It fixed itself.
yeah, I figured it out. It took me a second because I'm like slow, but I figured it out.
Answer your questions, me now. Enjoy it.
I didn't even ask the question. I nearly did.
I know
What
that's
in the
why
world
you
are they
didn't
doing?
ask. 'Cause
That-
it was
hip
part of your
rolling.
decision.
Have you never done hip rolling?
Dude,
Oh my God.
I think that would kill me.
What about
It
hip rolling?
kills.
Yeah, I think that would kill me.
It absolutely kills you. It's when you put a foam roller on the ground.
I'm an old man.
And
You
you
can't be doing
roll-
no hip rolls.
You roll your hip along it. It just it
Going
crushes
side to
the
side?
muscles.
When I was a young warthog.
When I was a young warthog.
At my zenith.
I forget what I ate, Trey, but the food was pretty good.
When I
That was
could,
a long time
like,
ago.
walk on my hands.
Back when I had a sports
You're
career.
sort of changing your name. Oh, what's in a name?
There's a couple stories we're definitely doing. I mean, we'll get through this in this next segment, and then we're moving on.
Oh yeah, because we're only doing one quadrant.
Yeah,
aren't we?
we're just doing one. Because we got to get the flaccid stories. We got to get to the story that was brought up earlier.
Yeah, because I'm just curious at this point.
Oh look, we're back.
Welcome into hour number 2 of the Upstate Pulse. Lonzo and Odie and Cameron here, having fun on a Saturday night. If you would like to be a part of this here program, text line is 800-905-0989. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, and you know, stuff at either 98.9 WRD or the Upstate Pulse. Speaking of which, John on the stream said, did y'all already talk about Fallout? Not yet, but we will.
We will.
We will. I'm not going to do that teasing thing where we don't get to it. We need to finish
we're
up.
definitely not, because
Yeah.
We're going to finish up a couple more matchups, and then we definitely will get there. There are 3 or 4 things that we're definitely going to get to before the show. If only we had more time, but unfortunately we only have 2 hours.
Where could we get more time?
Never, because
I'm just asking.
LexCorp won't allow it. So, but anyway,
What if we got him a scalp massage?
there's a place that you should not go. You just went there.
What?
Don't
Why?
do that.
He'd like it.
No, don't.
I'm just saying.
So
I speak
The
from
bracket.
years of experience. That is a place you don't want to go.
I'm just,
Yeah.
I've had many of them and I enjoy them.
Okay, well,
Odie, you're trying to jump into the pit. Don't jump into the pit.
All
Listen
right,
to us and
so,
don't jump into the pit.
Texture says,
I like it.
has Odie ever been to Hooters? Yes.
Yes, I have.
I mean, I don't think that's a question you should ask, because
why is it a question that you think
Yeah,
doesn't
I
have an
mean,
answer that's
Actually,
obvious?
do you know? Here's the funniest thing. The very first day I arrived in South Carolina, first place I ate, Hooters.
all right, not a
sounds
surprise.
like it makes sense
yeah.
to me.
Yeah, I'm not
watching
surprised at all.
watching a Conor McGregor fight where Conor McGregor got his butt whipped.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that because I'm a Connor fan. I don't care if you hate him. All right, the next matchup is Thor: The Dark World, where we got some dark elves and stuff.
Mm.
We have
And-
the doctor.
Yes, going up against Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Which one was Far From Home?
Mysterio.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh, I hated that one.
I like-
It's not that I hated it. I hate that he got duped that way.
yeah,
I mean, but we already knew Mysterio. I thought Jake Gyllenhaal did a good
he was
job.
fantastic.
But the end of that movie,
he was
the end of that movie, when he tells everyone who Peter Parker is,
Yeah, that was a
that
bad,
was-
that was a bad movie.
even for a villain.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
got to-
there's some places you don't go as a villain, but he did, and he exposed him.
but I will say one thing: devilishly handsome in that film.
He was. He's a
Mm.
good looking man.
Beard on point, hair.
Yeah,
looking-
for sure. There's a reason why he was able to sell it. All right, Cameron, who you got?
I mean, Spider-Man is probably my favorite superhero of all time, so kind of hard for me not to go against Spider-Man. And I love how they showcased Spidey sense and all that stuff. How he was able to get through all the illusions. The illusions were insane.
They were. I mean,
Yeah,
it was,
they did
and they
the
were
serial well.
using Stark Tech, and that's and
Yeah.
a lot of that stuff is being used later on in other movies. All right, Odie, you said Spider-Man also, didn't you?
No. I did like the movie, but I am a Thor guy. I do, and I think Loki really came out of his shell in this one, and I do like Loki.
Okay, so you're going with Thor: Dark
I'm gonna
World.
go with Thor.
Wow, that's a surprise. I'm going with Spider-Man: Far From Home, and it's my turn
It's your turn.
to.
Don't drop the dice.
I can't.
Maybe I should be using that one.
I offered to
I
give
know,
you
okay.
that, just like I offered to run the board for the Christmas special.
Yeah, and did I run it?
Sometimes you should listen to me.
Somewhat.
Did it
Just
work?
'cause you
Did it
should.
work absolutely flawlessly?
The real reason
fantastic?
why he should be using this is because of the words on it.
Trouble.
All right, I am now pressing the Pop-O-Matic, and it rolled a 4.
Didn't roll. It looked like they flipped to me.
Dude, come
Just
on.
gonna say it.
Come on.
Just put it
I
out
We
there.
feel like
We can
we've
still
discussed
trade
something
if you
against
want.
this.
We can still trade. All right.
Fine, I'll trade with you for the next.
All
go
right.
round.
Next time we will
You-
trade.
yeah, get your
All right.
four
Number
there.
4 is Deal, and
I bet he went for Thor.
he went with Spider-Man. So
Aw.
Spider-Man is going through. one more, and then we're going to move on to all this other stuff that we need to get to. All right. The next matchup and the final one we're going to be talking about today is, and keep in mind, the first round takes a month to get through. And then after that, things go a lot faster. Our next and final matchup of the day is Amazing Spider-Man versus X2 X-Men United. Cameron, you want to take this?
Sure. I'm going to go with X2 on this one. Not that I didn't like Amazing
All right.
Spider-Man.
Tell us about both the movies.
Okay, so Amazing Spider-Man had Andrew Garfield in it going up against Kurt Connors, who's the Lizard. And I enjoyed that they emphasized a lot of the scientific portion of what Peter Parker is and having it be more of a tragic story of trying to help Kurt get past this thing he's infected himself with to grow his own arm back. So I thought that was good. There was a good fight scene with Stan Lee in the forefront at the high school. But X2 was like such a big movie for me when I was a kid. Because you got to see a lot more of the X-Men showcased, as opposed to the first one. The first one was great, but it just expounded on that. You get to see Wolverine actually let loose and tear people up. Lady Deathstrike was wicked in that, and Stryker was menacing and doing
I thought he was a lovely character. I want to bring him home and make him tea and sandwiches.
Of course you would.
Yes, I would. So you're saying to me you're going for X-Men 2, even though
No, did you make it back?
you did, yeah, you said it earlier.
Yeah.
You said X2?
But even though you said that Spider-Man was, Spider-Man is your favorite character, so you have now poo-pooed upon Spider-Man. You have just poo-pooed upon him. And
Yeah,
I
but
didn't say
picks-
I never
he
said
pick-
anything negative about
He
either
picked
of them.
Spider-Man in the last matchup. though,
Yeah.
so,
yeah, well,
I mean,
I
yeah.
stick to my guns.
Maybe he's just not an Andrew Garfield fan.
Maybe are you not an Andrew Garfield fan?
I got nothing against Andrew Garfield.
All right, John on stream says the opening of X2 with Nightcrawler is by far the
Yes.
best ever.
God, I forgot.
It is
I
good.
forgot even mentioning that. Yes.
And we're going to see that
Amazing.
that Nightcrawler come back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Odie, what you think?
I really enjoyed the Spider-Man with Lizard Boy. What was his name? What was that guy's name?
The Lizard.
There you go. See, that was handy enough. Really enjoyed that. But what I will say is that we really got to see Storm's powers and Halle Berry. Yes,
I mean, it's Halle Berry.
it's Halle Berry. And of course, it was the scene. Wasn't that the one where Ian McKellen's Magneto was in the plastic cell? I think that was the one.
Yeah,
and
where he breaks out. And,
he has the iron is inserted into his blood and he pulls the iron out.
Yeah, but remember how he got that? Because
Oh yeah.
because
Mystique put that.
Mystique got the fat
She
guard and she like
she
injected it into his.
You could use a little bit more iron in your blood.
Yeah,
Yeah, she explored regions.
she used a needle and she.
stuck it
Yeah.
somewhere, and he may have enjoyed it. He may not. We don't know. We will never
All
know.
right, so you're going with X2.
I go with X2.
All right, so this is going to surprise everybody probably.
Oh.
By the way, I loved X2. I really did, and there's going to be some that's going to be hard to pick. I'm going to go with Amazing Spider-Man, and here's the reason why. We've never seen Gwen Stacy on film before. And we get to see Gwen Stacy for the first time, and Emma Stone did such an amazing job. She was cute, and it was just, I mean, the chemistry between her and Andrew Garfield I thought was great. And there was a sadness because you know what's going to happen.
Are we allowed to do a spoiler? Are we a spoiler on that?
We know she's going to die.
Okay.
Yeah,
spoiler,
we know because if you know Spider-Man and you know the character and you know in the comic book she dies.
Just a little bit of a neck problem.
Yeah,
There's a lot of deaths.
I think it's more of a back problem. Well, I don't know.
No, it was her
Back of her head.
Yeah, so
There's a lot of deaths in a lot of movies that make you kind of go, oh. But I tell you
Yeah.
one thing: when she actually hit her head and you hear,
yeah, but
the
I don't think she
crack-
died in that one though. She died
She
in the
did.
second one.
Oh,
She died in the
that
second one.
Yeah, she died in the second one. She didn't die in the first
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But when you hear that crack, when you hear that,
Yeah.
I was just like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, it did break
Oh.
your
Well, it's one of those things like Hot Tub Time Machine when you're waiting to see someone lose their arm. You know that she's going to die and how it's going to happen. You're just waiting to see when she falls, you're like, oh great, here we
Did
go.
somebody lose their arm in Hot Tub Time Machine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
How
that's
do I
your
not remember
it's
that?
your kind of movie if you haven't seen it.
I've seen it, but I can't
The
remember.
bellhop loses his arm.
Crispin
And it-
Glover.
And when they go back in time, they're waiting the whole time for him to lose his arm, and he doesn't till like right near the end of the movie.
I guess-
man, you're
guess-
strong.
A snowplow takes off his arm, and then Winter Soldier saves him.
Ah.
Anyway, I'm going with Spider-Man, and because of that, which means Cameron needs to roll the dice.
Rolling the dice.
So I can watch Hot Tub Time Machine on Amazon Prime and YouTube.
I got a 3.
3.
You got a 3. That would be Chris Evans again. Chris is probably loving it because he gets to do this a bunch.
There you
He
go.
also picked X2, so X2 goes through. All right, so there you go. There's our first quarter of the bracket is done. We will get to another portion next week. What we're going to do now is we're going to take a break, and now we're going to get into some of the other stuff that we need to get into. When we come back, let us talk Fallout Season 2, try to get in some Wonderman and Knights of the Seven Kingdoms. You are listening to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WRD, the voice of the Carolinas. She was good in, come on. She was also good in, she's good in everything. Yeah. Never a movie where she's not good in. Odie will say Sword. Oh, Sword. I never saw Sword.
No,
But
we
you
got-
only
we-
watched it for a
we
reason.
got to see.
Yeah,
I'm going to roll through.
that's a noob. That's a noob. That's not my fault.
Yes, it is. You were talking about Halle Berry's boobs, and that's what happened.
The music kept playing over the weather.
Son of a.
A better producer would have been able to do both.
Listen, you can't. This is a conversation you can't be a part of.
Yeah, you cannot be a part of
Yeah.
Am I being gatekept?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you can't
I thought she was great in John Wick. I think it was Parabellum. I think was the one that she was in. She had the 2 dogs.
Yeah. She had dogs.
Did you not see that one?
She did. She had the 2 Doberman.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Destroyed that one.
I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to be thinking about Halle Berry boobs. That's what I'm going to be thinking about. Now. And that was going so well. This is like we've made it into the second month of the year without a noob.
Well, you were thwarted by the thing that usually.
You can blame Halle Berry.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
can blame Halle Berry.
I'm going to write a strongly worded letter of complaint to Miss Berry,
You go ahead.
and I'm going to tell her that there's only one.
I
thing
hear
that
she
can
doesn't
make
keep a good house, according to like a
Don't
her
care.
ex-husband.
Don't care.
Dearest Mrs. Barry.
And would you care?
Regarding your boobs, they distracted me so much in work that I knew.
No, the memory of them distracted you.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you were looking at. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could, but this
if
is a
they
work
were in the
computer,
room,
so
that would give you a valid excuse, but they weren't.
I have a fantastic memory.
That's
When it comes to some things, yes.
When it comes to everything,
Okay. All right.
apart from the things I forget,
I do appreciate that you remember our conversations.
I do.
Nobody else remembers my conversations
Yeah, well,
because I am the largest invisible person you've ever seen in your life.
I'm the invisible man.
Yes, we're going to talk about Knights of the Seven Kingdom. And agree, Mark. This one, incest was only mentioned; it hasn't been shown. And it was derogatory, which is what it should be. You know, real inbreeding is made fun of, and that show apparently it's lauded, and that's ridiculous.
I think it's particularly the Targaryens do it too.
Well, it is just them.
It is, yeah.
Of course, the
No.
Lannisters do it too.
I was watching the behind the scenes thing. No, it's the Targaryens.
Targaryens.
They've got
Cersei and Jaime.
They're Targaryens, though. They come from Targaryens.
Are they part Targaryen?
yeah.
They
I
are
was watching a thing that breaks stuff down,
They're part of
and they
House
said
Stark.
they got excused by the church. They're the only ones allowed to inbreed.
They're allowed to inbreed.
Yes,
I've said
everyone else, it's against the church
You know,
in that particular
I
place.
really, of all the fantasy realms to live in, I would not.
No,
want to live in that.
no, I
I'd
would
live
not.
there. I'd love to live there.
No, you wouldn't.
No,
Yes, I would.
it's just everything is bad.
I'd be Odie.
There it is, Odie.
I know,
Even
it
if
looks
you're
good,
a
doesn't it?
noble, or if you're like,
You can be a king or a little street sweeper. Nobody escapes from the wrath of the Reaper.
is that what you say to your victims?
You can take that to the bank. And I don't want a receipt.
He just quoted Bill and Ted, Cameron.
Did he?
Yes.
How did you not get that?
It was from Bill and Ted too, wasn't it?
It was the first one. Second one when the Grim Reaper was there.
Yeah, it was too.
You know what? I've seen more of the first one than I did. I think I've only seen the second one once.
Who that?
I don't know.
I'd like-
Skater, I guess.
Yeah. Let's do radio.
You want to? All right, before we get to our regularly scheduled programming, someone owes us something. Bro, you just noobed. Noober. Big time noober. All right, thank you. Odie has been
Yeah.
noobed.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Upstate Pulse. Lonzo and Odie and Cameron here. Before we move on and talk about Fallout, I want to remind you that our friends at Borderlands Comics and Games, 410 South Pleasantburg Drive, had a really big sale today. It's their annual sale, and you missed it. I don't know why you weren't there. I was there. You missed it, but I got a secret. Oh, I got a secret. I want to tell you a secret.
What is it?
That tell all your friends, but don't tell. Don't you
It's
know?
okay, we're amongst friends.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can just-
yeah. So
Yeah,
the
we're
sale
friends, what else
continues
was-
tomorrow. So if you missed it today, the big annual sale goes on tomorrow. I went there, came out with a smaller sum than what I had tended to spend, and went, I got all this for that. And that's what you can do too, because just about everything in the place is on sale. But they have doorbusters and just so many things. You need to go to Borderlands Comics and Games tomorrow because the sale continues. 410 South Pleasantburg Drive. And for the first time ever, which I posted on my personal Facebook page, I will put it on Upstate Pulse later because I couldn't figure out how to do it on my phone. They changed some things, and I could not get to my page.
You have to
I could not
manage,
share it to my page.
push and manage and pull through.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
I tried all that.
Oh, did you?
And yeah,
Okay.
they moved something.
Okay.
But I'll do it later.
So we do it for you now.
No, it's not necessary. I don't think you could share something off my page onto that page.
Just can.
I need to change some settings. Anyway, for the first time ever, I actually made it in one of the pictures. I mean, I've been going there for over a decade, and I finally made it into one of the pictures. I think it's just because I was wearing my Batman
I
coat.
always
you had-
wondered if
yeah.
you avoided the pictures
You
on
definitely
purpose.
had your Batman shirt on.
No, do you notice when they're taking pictures?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Do you?
I'm too busy looking at the sales.
Believe it or not, I do actually observe things.
I'm too busy
I
looking
should've
at
said that
going,
to you.
oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm going to get that. Oh, that's only, wow. So anyway, if you didn't get to go today, or if you did go today, you can go again tomorrow. Borderlands Comics and Games, 410 South Pleasantburg Drive in Greenville. All right.
I want to talk about what Chris says here on the stream. He says, now that I saw Odie push the buttons, can I be a radio producer? Yes. Yes, you can.
There is, listen, you can be trained. Doesn't mean you have the skill.
No.
And man, you're taking a pay cut. you know what? I mean, if you're a retiree and you just want to find something fun to do, I mean, maybe you can. And
I guess
yeah,
it's better
Chris,
than Walmart reader.
Chris, I did, but I haven't read it yet. I got a bunch of that stuff, including the AEW stuff, just because it was there. So I got a bunch of it the other day. All right, so Fallout Season 2 finale happened this past week. Overall, what do you guys think? Do you think it was better than Season 1?
I think season 1 had a better climax, but this leads to more stuff.
What do you think, Odie? Think it was better than
No,
Season 1?
I think Season 1 was better.
See, I think Season 1 was
I agree.
there was so much anticipation for Season 1 because you're like, okay, we played these games. There's no way they're going to make it be like the games. They're going to do something. You're going to go, oh, that's not like, but they didn't do that. They were actually like the game.
Yeah, and they covered more. They put more of game stuff into them. Like the text message I sent to the two of you guys last night when I was catching up, and the experience I had from watching that
Yeah.
NCR guy take the shot. I mean, that was just like,
Oh, I popped too.
And see, here's the thing for me. I never played 3 or Vegas. So I figured that's what it was. That it was the NCR showing up. Just I think contextually you could figure out that more than likely either that happened or Thaddeus was able to make that shot with his toes.
Yeah,
And-
what I was watching, because when you looked up at Thaddeus and he was like, "Oh, me," and then, but the thing is, you didn't see like what you saw when the camera cinematically it was done perfectly.
Oh yeah, it was.
When the camera started in at the eye and you could see the red reflection. And
I'm
then all
sure
of a sudden it
somebody will
pulled
do a
out.
side by side at some point, and I'll show you that.
That's amazing.
But it was a 1-to-1 of that.
Oh yeah,
that
100%.
trailer.
Was it?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I will say I didn't think they could pull off Death Claws. I think they pulled off Death Claws.
I think they did. Yeah.
I don't think they did.
See, I think that
Have you fought a Deathclaw in power armor?
yes,
It's not easy,
it's not.
and he was killing them with one swipe.
It was a different kind of power armor though. The power armor that the first time that
It was old NCR
all right,
power armor.
the
yeah.
first time that I saw a Death Claw in the Fallout video games was 4 because that's the game I played. So
Yes.
so you've rescued Preston, or you're in there trying to rescue Preston and those guys. You go up on the roof. There's a vertibird wrecked up there, and some power armor. You get into power armor. You rip off the minigun,
Yeah.
and then you start taking out the raiders, and you don't know that there's a place where the Death Claw is going to come
There was
out.
a Deathclaw, yeah.
The first couple of times I played, I got my butt wrecked by the Death Claw.
Yeah.
I did.
But then again, that power armor isn't good power. It's on its last legs. It's just
Right.
like, yeah.
But the thing is, the power armor that he was
That
using,
Max had, yeah.
it had blades
It was
on it.
maximized out.
did.
And it looked like
It
it was
had- but
specialized to kill.
It
Death
was
Claws.
specialized to kill Death Claws. Exactly.
Mm.
So if I had that power armor the first time I fought a Death Claw, I cut a Death Claw's
Also, it
head
had
off.
mortars on it, Odie.
Yeah.
It did have mortars on it.
And he was able
rockets and
he was
crap.
able to pull off an Iron Man moment too. He flew up in the air and
Yeah, I saw that. That was
Yeah.
no. Like, don't get me wrong. That scene was absolutely fantastic. I just think maybe it's a little bit of nostalgia kicked in with the first one. Like, there was a few parts in the second one where you saw Novak, and I'm like, oh, there's Novak, and then they're in the pool. I'm like, they're in the pool, and then it was
Yeah.
like, there's the dinosaur. Oh, there's the dinosaur. And like, because I've taken shots from that dinosaur's head,
Mhm.
and it's just like, so yeah, I think it was the whole nostalgia from the first one that everything kicked in. But now they've put so much extra into it for the second the second series. I can't wait to see what they do for it. There
Well,
has to be a
the
third.
other thing too.
Has
is
to be a
just-
third series.
Well, yeah,
there
going-
is. They're going to start working on it. Excuse me. I believe in May is when they go back in.
Okay.
The showrunner said he doesn't like the fact that a lot of these shows take forever to get to the next season.
Yeah.
So they're jumping right in and starting on season 3. And here's the thing: season 3, they're going to go somewhere that hasn't happened in games before. They're going to Colorado.
Colorado, yeah.
So can they take this? You know, they were using stuff from the games for the first 2 seasons. This one, they're going somewhere without this stuff. Will it fall off with the nostalgia not being there? Because you can't
No,
go,
I
oh
don't-
yeah, I've been to that place. I've been to that
I
place.
don't think so, because I mean, from all of the Fallouts, in all of the Fallouts you have the Legion, in all of the Fallouts you have the NCR, in all of the Fallouts you have the Enclave. So you've got
There's no NCR in 4.
NCR is over.
Yeah.
In the West.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But-
There's none
And
of
so
that
is the
stuff.
Legion.
But you can still get some stuff. Like, there is power armor, there is still NCR power armor, and there is weapons that would have been used by the Legion. You can find them when you're walking around in 4. It's a base for 3. It's a base that they can jump off really well, and there's a lot of like groundwork already done for it. So, and here's the thing: I'll be very curious if there's a new Fallout coming out. Will they use stuff from the series now? Will they?
All right, they have said that Fallout 5 will use some things from the series, but Fallout 5 is a long ways away because the next Elder Scrolls will come out before that.
Yeah. Okay.
And so it's probably going to be, I don't know, maybe 2030 before we see. So weird saying that, but it may be 2030 before we see another Fallout game, unless the success of the series causes. But they've been working on the next Elder Scrolls for a while. They're not going to push that aside or rush it out just to get to the other thing.
Mhm.
And the amount of people it takes for them to do those games because they're so big and they're open
They're
world.
huge.
I don't think that they would do that. I am which is your surprise character out of all the three mains, which is your surprise. I'm going to go with Max because I did not like him. And I mean, I like Lucy. I like the ghoul.
I don't like Lucy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
that
just-
makes
I-
sense that you don't like Lucy, but
Why?
too innocent, too naive.
No, she's not.
She's not now.
She's not even slightly at the start. She wasn't innocent or naive.
Yeah. It's not that. It's
She,
not,
she was having relations with her cousins.
yeah. There was
or siblings or whatever.
no, it was cousin.
cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was no, she was. I don't think she was naive. I don't believe the character. I don't believe. First of all, I don't believe the actress. But I just don't believe the character.
Okay. So which one do you think?
The ghoul.
Okay.
I think he's absolutely fantastic, and I like his character as well. I like the actor that portrayed
All
him.
right, Cameron.
Oh, I mean, the ghoul's my favorite, but I think Maximus probably had the biggest
Because
turnaround in this one because he actually grew his spine.
not just that,
Yeah.
but dude can fight.
Yes,
Not just in power
he
armor.
got better.
Yeah. I mean, he really could fight. All right, we got a couple more things that we want to talk about as far as that. As far as I want to talk about Knights of the Seven Kingdom. I want to talk about Wonderman, but we'll do that in the roundtable coming up next. You're listening to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WORD, the voice of the Carolinas. This is the thing, Chris. As far as that goes, none of my teams are in it. Usually what I do is when I have no skin in the game, this has been the first time in a long time because Kansas City's been in it forever now. I look and see which team has the most Ohio State players on it. And here's the problem. There's one on each side. You got Jackson Smith and Jigba on Seattle, and he is balling out big time. And you got Travion Henderson on with the Patriots. And you also got Mike Vrabel, who not only played at Ohio State, he also was on the Chiefs for a while. I think people forget that near the end of his career, he was on the Chiefs. I just want there to be a good game. That's it. I know that's kind of a cop out. If I have to pick a winner, though, I'm going to go with the Patriots. I love Sam Darnold. I love his story. I think Sam's going to fold tomorrow. I hope he doesn't. I hope it's a competitive game. I hope it comes down to the wire. It would even be cool if it goes overtime because since my sports career is over, I don't have to get up early anymore. I can actually stay up and watch the whole thing. But I'm going to go with the Patriots.
Did it again. It wasn't there when we went into the breaks, and it
Yeah,
popped
well,
in.
you gotta
Yeah.
keep an eye on it. I also thought Thaddeus was a surprise
Yeah,
because you thought he was just kind of a one-off kind of punk, and then when he's in there with the kids at the bottling company getting all those caps, I thought that was great.
Money.
and the
I
fact that
made
he
money.
actually stood up for the kids.
Well, that
Yeah.
too, but he was smart enough to go to a bottling company to get all those caps.
But what is he? He's not a ghoul. He's the
People think he's a centaur, yeah.
centaur.
Well, people are saying,
but he could be something
He's
totally
gonna. I
different.
think he's going to be like Harold from Fallout 3.
What was Harold?
Harold basically turned into a giant tree.
Huh.
It's a weird kind of mutation.
I mean, I suppose he's lucky enough for that to happen to him.
Can he walk as a tree?
No.
Or is he okay?
He's not an ent.
Well, here's
I
the
don't
thing.
know.
I'm just
There's so
asking.
many
I
different
didn't.
ways
I only played a little
that
bit of 3. I
the FFA
couldn't.
can turn him into. I hope he doesn't get turned into a centaur because that would just kind of suck for him. If he starts growing mouth tentacles, and I think we know where he's
Harold, what are we
going.
coming back with?
Roundtable, which is what I said when we were going out.
Oh, his mouth tentacles are very disconcerting.
I take back everything I said about you actually listening to me.
What?
There's a sieve in his ears.
I am not sure that this show would be as successful and as good as it is if Walter Goggins wasn't the ghoul. He does.
Oh,
He's
He
yeah.
carries it.
yeah, he does.
He is the strongest character in the.
Well, he's playing 2 characters. I mean, it's the same character, but he's technically
Yeah, 'cause
playing 2
there's-
characters,
His characters had so much influence,
and it's all his fault.
I want to know
The
how
whole
they're
thing
doing-
is his fault.
I want to know how they're doing the nose because they have never got it wrong.
They're just doing blue. He just wear.
Yeah, they just blue screen
Yeah,
his
but
nose.
they've
Yeah.
never got it ever wrong.
He's just wearing blue. Show is so tiring, man. It's too much fun. We gotta stop having fun.
When does my nose fall off?
Look at this.
It just the silence. Just
Why is there a mouth on the side of his
Ryan
shoulder?
Sheen.
Rufy's turning into something different.
There's nobody home. We may not get to the Sydney Sweeney story I've been holding on for.
Oh man,
We might, though.
got good genes.
We'll at least hit it in the lightning round. The story.
I like Sydney Sweeney.
So do I. She's a wonderful actress.
Fantastic.
She's got great range.
Great, absolutely fantastic personality.
And she's I mean, this matters to me. She's a wonderful American.
Wonderful American. Two things I really like about her: her integrity.
And the fact that when people try to nail her on the politics,
Yeah.
she says,
No,
I'm an actor.
She said,
I
"I'm
don't
an
talk
actor."
politics.
That's what she said. Yep. I love both of them things about Sydney Sweeney. Both of Sydney Sweeney's things.
All right, a bunch of things to get to in the round table. Let's start with Wonderman. Now, Odie hasn't seen it. Cameron and I watched it. This show, in my opinion, I believe Cameron's opinion too, is a big surprise because it was so much better than what I thought it would be. It looked like it was going to be lame. It looked like it wasn't going to be good. By the end of the show, you care about Trevor Slattery. You already like Trevor Slattery anyway. Yeah. I mean, he's so good in everything he's in. He
but
stands
you care about
out.
him more in a Mandarin way. As
Yes. And the fact that you get to see the Mandarin again before the show is over. I thought it was really good. And I liked Wonderman's character. I think the actor did a really good job. And the isolation. And here's the thing. I think he's going to end up being a mutant because they do not explain where his powers come from.
Yeah.
So they tried to say Miss Marvel is the first mutant, and maybe she is, but I think he's a mutant also.
I would agree with you. I mean, that would be the best way to explain it. They had influences.
Ben Kingsley has such a great range.
Yes,
as an actor,
he's an incredibly good actor.
Is it on? It's on
Disney. Yes,
I might give it a watch.
I think what was there 6 episodes or was there 8? There was 8 episodes.
Oh, did they do a dump?
Yeah,
they just
no
all 6 of them out.
Well, it doesn't matter. They're all out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're all out.
Actually, they did do a dump.
They did do a dump,
and they're all like I think about average about 38 minutes.
There's a question. I know this is a segue and a tangent, but would you prefer if all of the shows done dumps or the weekly by weekly?
All right, there's been a couple of shows like Fallout having to wait.
Yeah,
I kind of like that. I know
it gives time for things to marinate.
Right,
I kind of like that too.
It does.
I like
it,
it,
and there's anticipation. You're like, okay, this comes out on Tuesday at this time.
Yeah.
The Knights of the Seventh Kingdom is doing that. They come out on Sunday nights at 10. This week they dropped one early because of the big game being tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do that. And
but the bad thing when they do dump, you could fall asleep and have to watch it back again.
You could if you tried to watch them all.
Why do you fall asleep so much when you watch this?
You do fall asleep a lot. I mean, he works hard. He's a hard worker.
Yeah, I mean, I work long hours in the day, and when I get home, I'm just like even today I was working a lot. Now I'm working again. So when I get home this evening, I've plans to watch.
This is work.
Well, I have to get here.
He does have
to. I got you.
When I'm currently here, it's not work.
There's a lot of work for you to get here.
But yeah, I-85. But no, like I mean, I want to watch some of this Wonderman tonight, but I'm like, I might get one episode.
Did you ever watch Barry?
Barry?
Yeah, with Bill Hader in it.
Don't think so.
Apparently, they took a lot of influences from that, and like after Dad mentioned, I was like, "Yep, I definitely see it."
Here's the thing: if did you like Trevor Slattery, did you like Ben Kingsley in what was it, Iron Man?
Iron Man 3,
Three.
and
Yeah,
also
yeah,
in
yeah.
Shang-Chi.
He was in Shang-Chi, which I don't think you watched Shang-Chi.
No, I didn't watch it.
So he was in that too.
And is it the same character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's him.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and he is an actor. And you as an actor,
Going to
That's-
Thisbian.
That's
no,
him.
it really gets into
The
the
acting
heart
part
of
it. Okay.
acting and what it takes to get in and how it's easy for some people and it's more difficult. And some people really have to know what their motivation is. And other people just jump right in there.
Also,
and they
you've been
do
on
it.
sets and stuff before, so I mean, this kind of
Yeah, and it's funny that you say that about people having to jump into a character, or people having to get the motivation. And like I remember I was on the set of a show, and the director said to me, "I just want you to be angry." I was like, "Oh, okay." And the another guy that was in the scene with
well,
me,
that's easy to play.
yeah, I have no problem with that. The other guy was like, "What kind of anger? Is it the anger of losing a loved one,
This
or the anger of?"
this is why you're going to love this show.
Oh, is that what he was going to?
Yes.
Yes.
This is
Yeah,
why you're going to
okay,
love the show.
okay,
It's
okay.
more, I mean, yes, it's got a superhero setting to it, and he's trying to hide that he's actually has powers, but it's
What you
more
ruined it for me for?
because it was in the trailer.
That's a spoiler.
was-
I didn't watch
yeah.
the trailer. Maybe I did.
but
I did.
but
Okay.
anyway,
Spoiler alert.
but anyway, there's a lot of that. In every episode, there's
Yeah.
a lot of that.
Okay.
So I think you'll like it. All
I
right,
need
let's
to- yeah, I think I need to watch it.
let's get to Knights of the Seventh Kingdom. I am not a fan of the show because, and people get mad when I say I can't get past the incest, and that's why I didn't watch Game of Thrones. I tried to. I watched an episode or two. I think it
But you could
very
go,
prominent in the very first episode.
Yeah, but you could go to the second or third episode and you don't see any. That's it. It's done. It's gone.
From what I've seen, I probably would like Littlefinger,
You would?
but anyway. So, and I haven't watched House of the Dragon either. Which if I were going to watch one of those, I'd probably watch House of the Dragon
House
just
of the Dragon is good.
just because Matt Smith's in it, and
Yeah.
I'm a big Matt Smith fan.
But just be prepared. If you do ever go to watch Game of Thrones and you do get all the way to the end, you're going to just kick your TV.
Yeah,
You're gonna be like,
I've
"This-
heard
this
all
is
that, and
terrible."
I already know how it ends, and it probably wouldn't bother me
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
because I'm not that person.
Yeah, but it
like-
bothered me because I was so ingrained in the show, and it just I had been a part of it and been around it, and I was just like, they really ended it like this.
All right, Knights of the Seventh Kingdom is based on Duncan the Tall, who has been mentioned a bunch
Yeah,
in
he's
those
Yeah,
shows,
he's in it. They
And-
harken back to him.
and you get to see his origin. And you get to see jousting in a way that I haven't seen before. But everything on Game of Thrones is raunchy and dirty
There's
in
boobs,
a way.
there's boobs
No,
everywhere,
that's
though.
not what I
But
mean.
that's what it is.
That's not what I mean.
Oh.
It's
Sleazy.
I've been watching a lot of behind the scenes things, and a lot of people are pointing out that if you do something good in Game of Thrones, you get punished.
Pretty much.
It's not a nice place.
No, it's not.
So this is a really good guy
Oh, okay.
in that place. And he's not alone. I'm not going to spoil that part because you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, I think you will like it because of the horses and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And there's a lot of interaction between the stars and the horses.
Is there
without-
nudity in it?
I think there was some.
Yes.
Oh, there definitely
Yes,
is
there
one.
is.
There is one scene.
See, I just want to tell the audience that Lonzo and Cameron most of the time watch these kind of shows together, and there's
we didn't watch this together.
Okay.
We watched the latest episode.
Which
I
didn't
watched
have any
them-
nudity, so it
I
wasn't
watched
bad.
them first,
yeah,
and then I told him he should check it out.
yeah.
Because it is. They said it's done in the style of A Knight's Tale, and A Knight's Tale is one of our favorite movies
It's
of
a
all
great
time.
movie. It is fantastic.
And it is done in that style, and you get to. If jousting was a real thing, and we were in medieval times, the three of us going to a
Jousting
joust
match, yeah.
would react a lot of the ways that these guys react, cheering on their favorite knight, and just getting into it.
So
And
a few times I've been to England, and I've been into London, and I've gone into the Tower of London, and I've seen proper jousting.
You weren't taken to the Tower of London, were you?
taken, been there, potato.
you didn't take
tomato.
anything out of the Tower of London.
Shh,
Okay.
shh. Don't talk about.
Ain't
crown
that where
jewels.
the family jewels
It's
is?
the crown jewels?
Oh, my fault.
Get your hands
Family
off
jewels
the
is a totally different
Yeah.
thing.
Same thing when you ask me. I've seen
I
the
mean, it's
horse.
Crown's family jewels.
I've
but-
seen the horse armor, and I've seen the joust. I've seen the staffs that they use, and I just like imagine a horse running at 25, 30 miles an hour towards another horse. That's an impact of 60 miles an hour with a joust. It's not supposed to kill you,
Right.
but it can mess you up.
Right. So you and I both have been to more Ren fairs than Cameron has.
Yeah.
And plus medieval times. I know
I
it's
have
still
never been to medieval times.
it's still jousting.
I need to go to medieval times.
You're in the round.
Yeah.
And the horses are down there and yeah, of course it's all
I mean,
it's all acting.
I think my favorite time was just like, shall we spare him? And I just yell out, no!
Like the
We
jousts,
don't do that here, sir.
the jousting sticks are made of a wood that is supposed to.
So I think it's like
apart.
balsa wood or something.
Yeah,
like that.
and even back in
And-
the day, it was meant to break apart.
Yeah, I was watching the making of the Knights of the Seventh Kingdom, and the poles themselves are real, but the end of them, they put
Yeah.
that kind of wood in there so it breaks apart
it
and stuff.
splinters. It's supposed to splinter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and medieval times is good because one time we were there and I was just sitting there,
I think we need
and
to go there.
was it the king or was it
It was the master of the game.
the master of the games come up and started talking to me? He's like, "Why are you out here?" And so we had
Why
this
are you
kind
not preparing with the rest of
and we had this conversation, and my wife is just looking, and we're just going back and forth, and he was having a good time, and I was having a good time, and
I think we need to go.
it was a cool event.
I think,
Maester, you speak to the Lord of the Great Court.
Yes,
where I need to find out where is there. There
it's
is a
in Myrtle
medieval time.
Beach.
There's another
Maybe-
one closer though.
Maybe
isn't there?
Odie can
There's not.
can come on vacation with us.
No, we don't want that to happen.
Why?
You-
Why?
there's not enough room at the end. All right, we
Right, okay.
we need to take a break. When we come back, we're gonna hit the lightning round and squeeze in as many things as
Maybe
we
we won't come
possibly
back.
can.
Maybe I'll just play music for the rest of it.
You listen to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WRD, the voice of the Carolinas. I am surprised that I like this show because of where it's yeah. That's why he asked.
Also, there's difference in the show as opposed to the other ones. It's much lighter
Yeah, it is. And
in comparison to the other two. It's lighter.
Yeah.
It's still dark and gritty, but
Orlando, Landhurst, Myrtle Beach. Oh, Atlanta!
Myrtle Beach is closer than Atlanta.
Atlanta's 2 hours away. Myrtle Beach is 5.
Atlanta's bigger than all that.
also the traffic is worse.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach traffic is not nearly that bad at all.
Yeah, but it'll take 4 hours for us to get to Myrtle Beach. Ha! I just had a very good friend of mine send me a message saying exactly where Myrtle or where medieval times is.
Hey, be careful.
Thank you very much.
Be careful. I missed. I don't want you to step on the thing.
Medieval times. I was meant to go there a long time ago, but I never got to go.
It's kind of expensive, but
Just pop out. Just go ahead. So you like to kick cats? Maybe I should be a bigger cat. And involve it too.
It's actually not that expensive. Well, I suppose.
listen, for the show and the food you get is a 7-course. I think it's 7-course meal.
It's a multi-course meal.
Yeah, it's good. It's good food. The chicken is surprisingly good.
Dragon toes, dragon's blood. I remember the one dude who did.
And the winches are
The winches are rather nice.
they're really nice. Yes, they will refill your flagons.
Also, I think our night gave I think the girls in the family all got roses from the knights or whatever it is that they were throwing out.
We're knights at round table. Our shows are for medieval. We do routines and chorus scenes impersonate Clark Gable. We dine well here in Camelot. We eat ham and jam and spamalot. Though we're tough and able. So in
You okay?
fact,
It's the
we do routines.
end of the show. Exhale.
Yeah,
Oh, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Is it 8 o'clock?
what about
2:30. It's very early for medieval times.
Are you just gonna go there?
I might just go there. I might pick up my boy and go there. Maybe not tomorrow because I don't know what the plans are. But
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
Oh, he'd love it.
Oh, yeah.
If he
I
loved,
guarantee he
if he
would.
loved me hitting you with a sword and a
Yeah,
He'd
kick him a
be-
butt
he'd be
with the
down for
sword.
that.
All right, let me see. Maybe I'll go around my birthday. There's
When
one.
you are a professional pirate.
It's
I don't know why
actually
that's
there's
popping
one
up.
on the night of my birthday. March. Not saying the date on air.
Gotcha. Well, yeah.
yeah, because we don't want anyone to wish you a happy birthday, and people are not going to go there just because you're going. There.
No, I know that.
Wouldn't want- yeah,
The Odie fan club show.
yeah. I mean, you know,
Odie books out.
he's just trying to fool the paparazzi. That's all.
Paparazzi.
All right, believe it or not, ladies, gentlemen, kids, and aliens, it is
Those
the
of
final
Eldritch origins.
segment of this here program tonight, where we try to squeeze in as many things as we possibly can in the last 6-7 minutes or so. Speaking of squeezing in, Jasmine Mamaya, a mom of 2, is recovering in the hospital after giving birth. She was shocked to learn from a lactation consultant.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, you know, because you have those when you're a new mom, that she had sprouted an extra breast with a nipple. Where do you think it was located at, Odie?
In the middle. In the middle of
In the middle. Okay.
In the middle of the booth.
Yeah, okay, so kind of, I don't think that's a real song.
Where typically the valley would be.
All right, Cameron, where?
The valley between the peaks.
Okay, where did she sprout the new breast?
On her back.
What?
That's
Multi.
he's closer than you are.
Is it on her side?
She sprouted an extra breast with a nipple in her armpit.
Oh.
The consultant explained that some women develop extra breast tissue along the milk line during pregnancy. Mamaya shared her discovery on TikTok, sparking a viral response and revealing the bulge tucked inside her armpit. While the extra tissue can sometimes produce milk, Mamaya plans to keep it under control through breastfeeding and pumping. With surgery as a future option, she hopes her story sheds light on the lesser-known aspects of pregnancy and
But
postpartum experience.
It grew a nipple.
And the breasts in her armpit.
All right.
So just think you're itching and you're like, what is that? And then there's,
No, stop describing.
Yeah.
It. We're done.
I mean, like,
all right, these two have nothing to do with each other. Let's talk about Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney draped the hot. All right, she's in trouble.
I like
This-
them too.
This
Yes,
happened a couple
yes.
weeks ago. She's in
Yeah.
trouble because she went to the Hollywood sign. I don't know if you saw this.
She did.
And she like threw a bunch of bras on top of
Did she?
the Hollywood sign. Yeah.
It would have covered it.
The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, owners of the landmark, stated that the stunt was unauthorized and they did not grant permission for it. The chamber emphasized that anyone seeking to use the Hollywood sign image must obtain a license or permission from them. Sweeney also appeared in an ad for Dr. Squatch soap, where she used her bathwater to make and sell her own soap, Sydney's Bathwater Bliss. That has nothing to do with the other thing, but these people just wanted to put that in the story.
Yeah, but you know, like, I mean, that's just a way to make
I guess it's free for
sales.
publicity
That's all
at
it
this
is.
point.
Is sales for,
What? Imagine that you're trying to sell something
for Squatch.
when you're a company.
That actually,
selling
that's
something.
you know, I've tried it. It's not bad. The soap, not
Oh,
Sydney.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Okay.
Not Sydney Sweeney's bathwater.
Ancient Romans
Oh,
used human excrement as a remedy for health issues.
yes, they did.
This was going to be.
Why
This
do you
was
think
going to
so
be.
many of them died?
yeah. As confirmed by the analysis of a 2,000-year-old glass vial, the Romans, they went and go, you know what? Hey, Beeford, I
Yep.
bet that's got poo in it.
No. Well, how it went for me was biggest. Don't do that.
The biggest. The
Because-
Romans believed that feces could combat infections and inflammation, a practice also found in ancient Egyptian, Chinese, and Greek texts, and I believe Clinton. I'm not sure.
So I can
I'm
just
not,
imagine.
well, I'm not talking about the person Clinton. I'm talking about
Now, if
the
you ever
town
wondered-
in Lawrence County.
So it'd just be, hello, Romulus. Romulus, come here. So,
Romulus!
pick up some Puentin and put it into the vial, and then
Puenton.
that's what it is. And then put it on your warts. Yes, that'll cure your warts straight away.
Yeah,
All right.
Romulus, that'll do it.
Thank you, Ramus. Yes.
A man is accused of stealing nearly $4,000 worth of meat from a Florida grocery store.
Okay.
What condiment?
Wait. Haney's O. Alvarez, Reyna, That's his name, Haney's.
Albert Haney's, yeah.
A Cuban national was caught on surveillance footage stealing an assortment of meats from 2 separate public stores in Florida.
Gotcha.
After his stealing spree, Reyna drove to his girlfriend's home and found her cooking with another man, leading him to throw away most of the stolen meat.
Hang on a second. I got to find out, is it cooking with another man?
Yes.
Or cooking?
So he went to steal the meats
Yeah.
to take to his girlfriend so they could cook meats together.
Turns
Yeah.
out
And she
had
was
some
already
there.
cooking meats with another dude. It's messed up.
Now, to me,
Reminds me
if
of Butcher Pete.
if they were just cooking meat, I'd be like, okay, let's all have some meat. You know, what's the problem? I don't see an issue here.
Well, it's
So you're talking about a group meeting?
yeah.
You're having a meeting, you know.
Your girl should not be cooking meat with another man.
See, if you're talking, if it's a hidden agenda,
don't go too
then,
far.
You know, and I'm not. I'm just, you know,
Because I'm going to go too far.
Go too
All
far.
right. Winter Olympics officials are addressing claims that male ski jumpers are injecting their
genitals.
special purpose
Yeah.
with
No squares.
hyaluronic acid to gain a competitive advantage. Ski jumpers allegedly get fillers to increase the circumference of their special purpose
Genitalia, yeah.
by
yeah.
1 to 2 centimeters before being measured for the suits. The idea is that it allows for more loose material in the bodysuits, which allegedly has a sail-like effect that can give the ski jumpers more air on their jumps. So someone had to go, hey, Odie, listen, we need to get a few more feet so we can win this medal. What do you think we should do?
You want a few feet? I got a few extra inches. That's how we roll.
Well,
You know-
actually, it was centimeters.
You know,
but
sometimes
I mean,
it's a battle of inches.
Or-
Sometimes a battle of centimeters.
Or centimeters.
Listen. What's a few inches between friends? I mean, come on. You know.
all right.
Apparently, cooking of very. Never mind.
No.
Speaking of cooking,
Yeah.
a former employee of a Little Caesars pizza shop in North Carolina has been charged with multiple felonies for allegedly breaking into the shop after hours and making and selling pizzas for his own profit. Jonathan Hackett
He's freelancing.
unlawfully
pizza.
interviewed, entered the business on 2 separate occasions, according to a Kingston Police Department. The charges against Hackett include felony breaking and entering and violating the city's curfew because they have some sort of curfew.
Hey man, hey buddy, hey, I got me some pizza here. You want a slice?
Hey, we all eat Little Caesar pizza. I thought you just turned on a conveyor belt. I mean, is there a lot more to it?
So you're trying to peddle some illicit street pizza.
All right, this is gonna make Cameron angry because it makes a lot of people angry.
Why make specific?
There is going to be a Baldur's Gate TV show.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
And they aren't consulting any of the writers. They're doing it all themselves.
Except for HBO after the story of Baldur's Gate 3, and supposedly some of the characters will be in it. You don't want to see Shadowheart or Karlach
They're
on
going
the
to ruin
screen.
it.
They might not. People thought the same thing about Fallout,
Here's the thing: if they are faithful to the source material, it'll be great.
but there is no source material. I mean, it's just characters
Yes,
with a new story.
but it's still faithful to the writing of those characters and how those characters are supposed to be.
All right, listen to this. The Exorcist, the new Exorcist, has Lawrence Fishburne in it, Scarlett Johansson, Diane Lane, and Chiwetel Ejiofor, who's been in everything, and I can never say his name. Can you say his name?
No, I'm gonna try.
You know who he is, though,
Not
right?
even slightly.
He was in Doctor Strange. He was the black dude that was his friend and then his enemy.
Okay.
All right, thanks to everyone who listened to the show. Thanks to everyone who will listen to it later on.
I got
Don't
free
forget,
pizza,
Borderlands
man.
Comics and Games annual sale continues tomorrow, so go check that out. And everyone have a great weekend and enjoy the big game. Bye.
I'm disappointed in you.
It's not a noob.
Also, Chris, no, I don't approve of any of it.
You broke the post.
I do
Slams his
that
fist into the
sometimes.
post and still he swears he sees a ghost.
It's a extreme weight gain.
Are we talking Survivor?
It's not my fault. It kind of is. All right.
Throwing them out.
Thank you, everybody. Say goodbye, Odie.
Bye, Odie.
Say goodbye, Cameron.
Bye, Cameron.
Slán Amalia.
I'm going to say
Why'd you do
goodbye
that
to
to
you. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you.
you.
And you